Hey guys, Self-Care September with me, Shannon. Today we're going to do just a very short video and we're just going to talk about slowing down. Now, I have the benefit of working in a spa, so my life is a little bit more relaxed than most people because I do work in an environment that encourages slowing down and relaxing. But for most of us, slowing down and relaxing is actually very difficult. It's hard for us to stop going, stop moving, stop doing all of these things in our lives that we do. A lot of us are obligated to be on the go quite a bit. Today's self-care tip is take a few minutes and slow down. I encourage people to take 15 to 20 minutes a couple times a week and just sit. Some of the things you can do are sit with that wonderful cup of tea or coffee that you made for yourselves, or just sit in silence, sit with your music on, take a nap. If you can fall asleep and take a good 15 to 20 minute nap, that's really great. Also, sit with your kids, do things like this. I tend to be moving and going a lot and I don't relax and sit until the end of the day. I don't watch much TV, so I'm not sitting in front of the television or doing that kind of stuff. But it was about 3 months after I moved in with my new sister, my current roommate, and she said, Shannon, you know what? It's good to see you sitting. And then that kind of like hit me. I was like, oh, I go so much. I'm always doing something. I'm always moving around the house, cleaning something. I think I'm going to sit. I sit for 5 minutes and then I'm back up and busy again. But it's good to actually like sit and if you have the time, watch a movie and that kind of stuff. I have a really hard time watching movies. I don't sit for very long. TV shows, I don't get into too much of that because I'm just literally a busybody. I'm always doing something, even if it is just around the house. But if we are on the go like that all the time, if we are moving like that all the time, then we are not relaxing. And sometimes what can take all the anxiety off of us, all the stress, all the pressure of the work week is literally just sitting and relaxing. Don't look at the bills. Don't worry about what you're going to do when you get up from that 15 minutes or that 20-minute nap. You really just want to just breathe and just relax. We'll do another video. We'll talk about breath and my favorite book on breathing, because that is self-care, learning to breathe so that your body is actually getting the oxygen where it needs to be and utilizing that. But that's a whole different thing. But for self-care September day 6, we are just going to talk about taking a pause in life and actually relaxing. It's not hard. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but it does take mental effort to say, you know what, today I've had enough. And before I go get that glass of alcohol, or before I go put this kid to bed, I'm just going to sit here. Or I'm going to lay here and I'm going to relax. Or I'm going to prop my feet up. It's, there's a lot expected of us in these short days and short life that we have, and we have a lot of expectations to meet, and when we are feeling pressured to meet those, we create a lot of emotions inside of us that are, labeled as anxiety, ADHD, and all these other things that make people, OCD and all this kind of stuff. We want to kind of learn to put those things down and relax. It is very easy to be anxious in the society and environment we live in, especially if you're around the area we're at with the Baltimore, Washington, D.C. area that's busy all the time. Everything around us is always going. I live in a place where there's an airplane over my house every 35 to 45 seconds. We are busy people. There is a lot of distraction around us. There's a lot of stuff going on. And we need to just pause. We need to pause. We need to just relax. And whatever that is for you, if it is only reading, if it is sitting there with a cup of coffee or tea, or if it is just sitting and breathing, looking at nature, however you want to do it. Today's self-care encourages us to just kind of pause in life, take some deep breaths, relax for a couple minutes, a couple times a week, and you'd be really surprised what sitting for 15 or 20 minutes a week with doing nothing, not taking care of any of your responsibilities, how that can ease that daily stress and a lot of stuff that we go through. So Self-Care September encourages you to relax a little bit, okay? Have a great Saturday.